Grand rising, everybody. So I picked up the deck. Strength in reverse is at the bottom. And when I lifted up the deck, these two were on the table. Like I forgot to pick them up, the Page of Coins and the Ten of Wands. And it's almost as if we're holding so much. It's almost like you have so much opportunity and you don't even realize it. All the opportunity that you have, all the skills, all the things that you know. It's almost like you don't even know. Like you're not even aware of all the potential inside of you, I'm hearing. And I mixed up the roll and the roll oracle with the talk tarot. So let's see what comes up with this for the collective. That strength did come out. So on the bottom we have the Eight of Wands. So we are moving really quick. This is really fast movement, perhaps. Hey, Flory, how are you? Maybe I should up the brightness because I could barely see y'all's comments. Okay, a little better. What's up, everybody? So you're with the Eight of Wands on the bottom. It's like we're accelerating quickly after perhaps a long period of rest, or, it's almost as if we're sitting here in this solitude or alone or perhaps silence. Maybe this is like really opening up the third eye and really becoming, it's as if this is real healing after a heartbreak. This is healing the heartbreak, recovering, we've taken the swords out of our heart. And it's like the more you take the swords out of your heart, the freer, the bigger this eye, the more we know, the more we're in tune with ourselves, perhaps. This is love of the self and really acceptance of the conscience. With the strength in reverse, the invisible person in reverse, and the Seven of Coins, this is, the invisible person is in reverse. So we now see it. It's as if this person is now visible. Perhaps this is this. Maybe you don't want to be seen for the fruits of your labor, or perhaps you, it's almost like separating from this beast or this anger or some kind of shadow aspect of ourself, something perhaps that we can't control. Maybe it is uncontrollable, but it's almost as if maybe we have to, it's almost like, okay, letting everybody see it, letting everybody see that, so that way we can, it's like, add this, because this is what we're missing. Remember, I said in the beginning, we have so much potential, and it's as if it's unseen. So it's almost as if we have to separate some kind of mindset. Perhaps this is like a lack of confidence, and being in this high priestess will, in this healing, will bring us back to this confidence, because we have the apothecary here too, which is like, I'm thinking like all natural things and potions, herbs, elixirs. Perhaps we are putting crystals in the full moon, and this is, it's like drinking it and it's getting some kind of healing. What's up, Grand Julie? Good evening, Grand Rising, how are you? What's up, where's all my people at? My beautiful people. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Maybe that's better. We're gonna get out these cards and see. Oh, that's why I'm like this. I'm missing half the deck. The frick, we gotta deal them again. We gotta deal these over. We were missing half the rolls, so perhaps this is like we're trying to go in at something new, but it's like you're forgetting all your rolls. And this is why it's like we're coming to some kind of happy ending where it's like giving it our all, or These cards fell out. We're going to take them. The Ten of Cups, and this is it. It's like we're coming to a happy ending. And it's like here, take no risk. Perhaps there has been some kind of chaotic force just coming in. Maybe some kind of chaotic force came in and created some kind of happiness. It's almost like some kind of bad news brings some kind of happy feeling. With the Hierophant, this is some kind of traditional teaching. You know, the Three of Swords, unexpected setback, and the Werewolf, this transformation, full moon howling. So perhaps around the full moon or this unexpected setback is going to create some kind of transformation. You know, we're stuck in the same thing, perhaps believing the same thing, or maybe this does have something to do with a commitment. Or perhaps a story that you were told when you were little. And this is really being this, it's like this chaotic force comes on this family or on your happiness. Perhaps that is an unexpected setback that creates some kind of transformation. It's like this is the unexpected setback and this is the transformation. Joyful Dolphin, Kayla, what up? Long time no see. All my people coming. And does he still have a play in hand with the kids? Because they said he passed the polygraph, but I don't trust that. Hey, Joyful Dolphin. I'm doing good, Kayla. How are you? My beautiful people. Alright, Joyful Dolphin, you're first up. Yeah, with the Magician first out on the thing and all these hidden in here, I definitely wouldn't trust that. This is somebody who can't be trusted, somebody who's lying or trying to, I hear, beat the system. With again, with this chaotic force coming in. Perhaps this was you know, the collective. It's as if, yeah, this Magician is telling lies, like almost like out of the world or out of this very... It's almost like telling you lies, perhaps to disconnect you from this information or whatever they're doing. It's almost like a punishment in a sense. Because you see the shadow right here, and this shadow got wet yesterday. It's still a little damp. Coming out again with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. So this, I swear, I always say your readings go with the collective. So yeah, perhaps there is some kind of new commitment bringing the Ten of Cups. Maybe this is like a holy level up, like a remarriage or something, like we're getting married again after 40 years or something. And I said 40, not 4. Keep missing your lives. I wake up too late. Oh, well, I'm glad you caught it today. I was going to say I haven't seen you in a minute. I meant to say she took off with the baby. Everything about this stuff is that I meant to say is everything that the stuff is saying, is it true? You've seen your reading. There's the shadow, and there's the Ten of Cups. It's like there's these happy feelings, but these happy feelings come perhaps when we face the shadow, or maybe this is like the other side of the Ten of Cups, like the opposite of this, you know, is the Ten of Cups in reverse. The reverse side. This is some kind of coexistence. Hello, Jeru. What is up? What is good in the hood, Jeru? Flory, I had an interview today. How did they think of me? Alright, let's see, Flory. Okay. Well, you definitely prove that you can resolve conflict, and this gives you a win, or you're celebrating. Perhaps this is what you're celebrating. We resolved the conflict. It's now over. Perhaps, though, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Swords, it's like maybe there's something that we are unwilling to change, or something. It's like, I don't want to do this. And it's almost, it's like This brings this will, which creates a change. This brings, an unforeseen challenge. Maybe this unforeseen challenge brought about this change, and this is what had you look for the job, and this is like, okay, now we win. Like I always say, these are your cards, so use your intuition when deciphering the messages. To say I love about Jack and Lily left alone. Another 4 a.m. start, so tired. Some new energy. And I looked in the thing and it said zombie. Perhaps we're feeling like a zombie. You're welcome, Florrie. I seen something flipped up. I know I seen it. I think it was that chaotic force, and perhaps it's like, oh, I feel it, I see it, I sense it, something like that. Like, it's there, but you can't find it, or, it's like, oh, it's something like, I can't put my finger on it. You know what I mean? It's like, can't find it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. But I know it's there. I seen it. Hey, Dad Bod. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Nice to see you too, as always. Yes, I do, General. Doo-doo. I said doo-doo. Doo-doo Brown. There he is. Oh, it wasn't him. Maybe this chaotic force brings this Ace of Cups, like, now there's no more relationship, or there's no more love, or now I'm emotionally unavailable. And now we got a mess up. Alright. Yes, I do general readings, Dad Bod. You want one? Hey, Eternal, namaste. I'm doing good. How you doing? Sadly, I have to go to work. Beautiful. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope I wake up earlier more often. Oh, I love you. I hope you do too. Oh, Pooja, long time no see. How you been? Hey, Laverne. My family is here. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I so close. Ain't no morning good. What up, Justin? Can't wait to hear your reading for today. You wanna go? I missed you too, Pooja. How you been? Alright, Dad Bod's first. And then we'll go. Alright, Dad Bod. Alright, we got Vampire in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Because all the we just got rolls. We just got rules. Honor and loyalty. It's all like black and white. Honor and loyalty. The intruders, the invaders coming in. And then we have this Buddha Zen in reverse in between. It's almost as like telling me that this samurai is almost defending his peace, his serenity, perhaps his religion, and maybe beliefs. And it's like these invaders are coming in. Perhaps these invaders are coming in, stirring up the shit, and we are this warrior to ourselves and like turning our back to this. Let's see what the Switch Tarot has to say about this. You had the Emperor in reverse. So this is the King of Wands. He was on the top. The King of Wands. And then we have him here again. But this is a switch tarot, so we have the Emperor sitting in the seat of the King of Wands, but this is like tyrannical. This is tyrannical. Perhaps we are breaking some kind of contract. It's almost like maybe we're being too, like, specific, I heard. You know? Look at the bigger picture, perhaps. What up? Justin, are you ready? Are you ready, Justin? Scorpio? You're welcome, Dad Bod. Alright. So we got these two, and I'm taking what two with that third before, and this to one of the columns. So we have the moon. We have the moon here. And it's almost like something being hidden, or something perhaps is hidden. Maybe this is like a dream or something. It's almost like it's like an enchantment in a sense. It almost reminds me of the devil. Like these two are the two from the lovers of the devil, and it's almost like this full moon comes bringing these little particles, and they're like on all fours. So something about that, perhaps maybe we are on all fours, sucked in or zone in on some kind of emotion, or perhaps some kind of secret mystery. With the sun in reverse, this could be something of the deep subconscious, because then we have the 5. It's almost like our thoughts we're being defeated by our own thoughts, but perhaps it's for a reason. It's like you have to learn something to bring it down to teach the people, perhaps, because it's like we lose something, but then we come back with a prize or with some kind of knowledge, or perhaps this is like, oh, a new class, a new course, a new job, something that it's like we have to show, you know. And this, in the deep subconscious, I knew I felt that fucker. The devil as the fool. The fool as the devil. And on this side, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now we have that thing, and we're releasing it. And we're releasing it on the black and white horse. You know, it has everything to do with this devil, this toxicity. Perhaps we... is some kind of chains attached. Maybe we have a chain attached to some kind of newness. It's like, we're attached to some kind of new mystery or probably a new mystery of the past. I know this is really weird, because you had the devil as the fool, which this devil's coming with this fire. Perhaps this is a desire for something new, a desire for some kind of faith or wisdom, and this is like releasing. This could be the shadow too. With the Knight of Pentacles, we could have lost something, or this could be like releasing all of these 6 of Pentacles, and this is in the thing of the 6 of Cups. So perhaps this is having to do with the past relationships. Maybe something somebody took from the past that brought us to this path where we're really turning our back as this Temperance, and coming into some kind of serenity onto new paths. Someone's like, you know, this brings us some kind of healing. Maybe we learned about something, you know, we come off the mountain about this, maybe this breaks the trance that we're in. You know, it's almost like a codependency, or like a desire, like, ooh, I need that. That's got me hooked. Something like that. Let's get it. Let me know. Laverne, looking into Rosie. Look into Rosie for me. Is a future with her? Alright, let's see. Laverne. Now Rosie. Well. perhaps she's clearing the way to, it's like, I'm just going to tell you what it is. So this is the tower. Now this tower comes because the foundations that we built, whatever not this tower is, whatever is getting knocked over, wasn't built on truth, on love, on, out of like integral morality, out of the goodness, kindness of the heart. It's like the foundation wasn't right. So because this foundation was all centered, this is bringing this tower movement, which reminds me a lot of like this Virgo and Mars, which is like really clearing the way. It reminds me of the Vulcan, which this is what he does, like a purification. And this is this tower knocks down so we can see the moon. But this tower knocks down, yeah, you can see the moon, but it clears the seat. It clears the seat. It like gets this boss out of this seat, and it's almost like, okay, now we get to rise up. We get to rise up into the emperor seat, but it says if we need to, this is the emperor as the chariot. So it's as if we need to put these two together, like the good and the bad, the feeling and the thought. These two need to be on the same path, and there has to be some kind of discipline in order for this to, for this, for you to take this seat. But this is a good sign that, by this happening, this is a good sign it's clearing it. This is saying we're on the right path as the chariot. We're winning this. The Knight of Wands is the Magician in reverse. Perhaps some kind of lie is going to be exposed, or we'll have to do something like really fast. It's like, hurry up. Somebody's coming. Something like that. My first message I left was about Jack and Lily Sullivan. And the dad was taking a lot of stuff in the chat about the mother Malaya, and she took off with the baby. Was he telling the truth or lying? He was definitely lying. You got the Magician in reverse. May I ask something? Sure, Pooja. For old time's sake. Looking into Rosie, got that. Dad bod said my boyfriend thinks in black or white, and sometimes it creates conflict because I view the world as more of a complex than good or bad. Yes, you're more spiritual. That's more rising above the duality of things. God and the devil are one. That's a whole nother dimension or a whole nother frequency, vibration, Some people are stuck in the 3D. What's the music in the background? Movie, or are you just listening to something? Just listening to something. I swear we are linked, Justin says. You killed it yet again. Thank you. Love you. Brought light to the path. Hell yeah, sister. Thank you, beautiful. I love you, Justin. Love ya. Brother. Yes. Hey, I'm okay. Save the animals. Go vegan. BC, Grand Rising, beautiful babes. I just left another message about the first message you missed above. I didn't miss it. You were the first reading I did. Joyful Dolphin. That reading was about the lily. Grand Rising, beautiful babes. Oh, I've been having a weird week of sleep. Me too. I can't sleep this fucking week, and it has something to do with the Mars and all of this. Mars is in Virgo, which Virgo is our everyday, our routines, our sleep. This is almost like a big bomb on our routines. Whatever we normally did every day, forget about it. Woke up a lot, and I know someone's there in my room with me, but I roll over and say whatever a lot. Hey, at least you're not alone. Some people wake up and cry because they're alone. Be grateful. Mm-hmm. Can you ask the cards who and what is waking me up and why? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so we'll get the roll oracle to see. We'll roll this. Oh, this one wants to stay down, so we'll take it. These are poking up, so we'll take them too. It's our confirmation. This one fell on the floor, the Ace of Coins. Somebody's trying to give you something, or perhaps line you up for new abundance. A bunion? Maybe a new bunion. A new abundance. And maybe this is, and maybe this abundant, maybe this abundance is disguised as as a bunion. It's like, oh, this motherfucker hurts. This is shit. But it's like when you take off the mask, it's really the Ace of Cups. You know, the Seven of Swords. This is some kind of deception. You know, something hidden under the surface. Perhaps it has something to do with this crew, this ineffective teamwork, the Three of Coins in reverse. Perhaps we are resisting some kind of ending with this, or maybe somebody of this group is resisting the death. It's like, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go to Mexico no more. Lost motivation. Perhaps this has something to do with the lost love with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, with maybe the Page of Pentacles. A lost love or a lost job. A lost love of work. A lost love of what you do. This has something to do with that. Yeah, the reluctant to change. Resisting endings. We got the Death in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. But this reluctance to change brings the Ten of Pentacles, which is... And then we have the Ace of Coins to the Ten of Coins. Almost like this complete cycle. So, this Ten of Coins in reverse is saying that we're breaking cycles of this. Oh, I don't want to change. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. It's like, nah, no more. We're breaking that. We're breaking these chains. Perhaps we do have to, like, give up everything and everyone that we have and love. And this brings, you know, a lot of swords energy, which is in the mind. And I really see this emotion over ethics with the King of Swords in reverse. And this Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, this is what's going to lift the anguish. This is going to take away the pain. This is going, or perhaps this is what helps us heal it. You know, because the role, the one I said that this is going to tell us who it is, we have the Vampire in reverse. So this is the card where this is this this mortal magic being that is coming to bring some kind of light to your darkness. And this is how, like I said, lining you up to this abundance to help you see the lies and see the devil, see the angel and the devil. Something like this. You know, what's under the mask. We are, it's like no more blackface, no more, what's that called? No face. No more no face. What up, everybody? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going in order. What's up, Mooney? Asha? Yes, Eternal. You're up, Pooja. In my very first message, I also asked, did the stepdad still have a hand in it? You have to go back to the first message and listen to that. That'll give you all the answers. That'll give you all the answers, and then you can also pair your personal reading up with the collective reading. That'll give you deeper information into what you want to know. Dadbot says, I can't sleep neither. Yup. This is a collective thing, I believe. And it's affecting my dogs, too. I said it yesterday in the live. It's not only affecting us, it's affecting the freaking dogs, too. I think it's affecting my phone as well. Mooney, next question. Will I pass the exam? Well, we're looming burnout, but we are going to survive this. It's almost like getting some kind of sleep. This is the change that needs. It's almost like your resistance is bringing some kind of change, but then it's like, okay, well, the change is now no more changing. And this is really bringing some kind of peace to your mind. You know? Maybe this is some kind of empty promises on the bottom, but this is really releasing this indulgence. I say get some sleep. Rest and chew some gum. When you chew the gum, the same gum you study with, the same gum you use your thing with. Hey, Straight Queen 78. How you doing, mama? What does Spirit want me to know right now? Alright, let's see. What does Spirit want you to know right now? That's a good question. What does Spirit want us to know right now? Well, it's like, don't get involved in the bullshit. It's almost like I see, like, there's this big fight, and Spirit's saying, don't get involved. Even if it does have to do with you, what they think or what they do is none of your business. So perhaps this does have something to do with resolving some kind of conflict or surrendering to the Spirit. Perhaps we are losing a battle, you know, but at least we're not losing our mind. It's, something comes all together, and it's almost like it's a good surprise. I see with the Hierophant. Perhaps this has something to do with how we were taught, what the things we know, our religion, our marriage, how, like, the ceremonies, what we do every day, and the Five of Coins comes in. Which this is, maybe we experience some kind of misfortune because of this. 5-5, and some kind of change. But it's as if this, it's like we're being protected from this. You know, we're leaving this behind. 11-11 on the clock. 3-2-2-3. And this is like some kind of hard loss where we're really out in this like field of emotion, right? But then the primitive human comes, where it's almost like we're stuck in this like what's it called? Fight or flight. And this is what this reminds me of, fight or flight. And this really says like to flight. That maybe with it where it's like going against our instincts, or going back to the original DNA, or back to the roots of something, you know, the founder and the ancient comes up. So it's like, well, what's the finder of the ancients? You know, perhaps we're talking about the Draconians with the mermaid. That's what I made me think of it. You see all the scales, it looks like this, some kind of you know, and this is what I seen her in all of this emotion. The same thing here. Perhaps being in this loss, in this emotion, after this, is what brings us a tale. It's like this is what makes us immortal. You know, this is what, and I heard brings us to the front line, and this is where we lasso it. I see us like, and then we get it, and then we overthrow. This is where we lasso it, and then here comes the usurper, where we overthrow this, the devil. We defeat him. We defeat the devil. He's no longer in charge. We're working for a whole new master, I heard, with the grave robber in reverse. This is something that we dug up, perhaps some kind of ancient artifacts or something, or maybe we're trying to hide something. You know, this is telling me this has something to do with the founder with no face. You know? And this is like, we're burying all temptation, and perhaps this is what we're lassoing. I don't know, I hope you understood that. That's what the Spirit wants you to know with the Time Traveler in reverse. It's like all in one timeline, past, present, future. Everything's all in one. All is one. Eee! Joyful Dolphin, I love you. This is super cool, Madeline says. I love you, Madeline. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You are super cool. BC says, you kind of explained it already. Phew, glad it's for a reason. I sing that all the time. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. No. My grandma used to sing that to me. Oh, then maybe it's her. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh. Chloe, what up? I had an interview to work at a hospital. Will they hire me? Let's see. Chloe. Pooja, we did do you right. Shit. I think I did do you. Chloe. So something about the shadow. There's an unforeseen challenge perhaps on the other side. It's like on the other side of this wheel. It's like some kind of unfortunate event happens. And whatever is on the other side of this unfortunate event, perhaps it does bring some kind of ending or the closings up of an ending. And now it's like we're stuck in this like, I hear one-stop shop, past, present, future. It's like all in one timeline. Maybe we're looking at each one of these with the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is really an introspection. It's like we lost the courage, or perhaps this is telling us to surrender. Yeah, to surrender, break free. Maybe this is telling us to surrender our misfortunes. Just hit me a week ago. I did Reiki to open my crown chakra, and as you spoke, I was reminded of this. Thank you, Claire. I'm tired to wake up every 30 minutes. Yes, with the thing with that is, remember when we were talking about just a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember when we were talking about that a couple months ago about opening the chakras and aligning the chakras and clearing them, doing whatever to them, right? Well, there can be a thing as them being too open, and if it's too open, just like you said, we'll be waking up every 30 minutes. We won't be grounded. We won't be able to get any sleep. We won't be able to, so maybe you can do like a thing like that every day. Shut it and then open it, because if it's open, you're going to be waking up every 30 minutes. We're not going to be able to sleep. And then, even though it is open, it's not going to benefit us because we can't put it all together, because in our sleep it all comes together. Something about this newness. I hear, have faith in these new beginnings. Even if we don't know what's next, take the blind step. Alright, Pooja, I don't know if I did yours or not, but we're gonna do you. Pooja. So we have this invisible person, unseen, isolated, hidden. Perhaps that's you. Maybe this is somebody else. But we have feud in reverse. So this tells me that there's some kind of truce or some kind of coming together. It's like I see us all shaking hands, and this is the illusion revealed. Perhaps some kind of truth brings people together, like, oh yeah, now we're cool. Maybe this is all brought up by this invisible person. These people are regretting they ever cared. I'm telling you that. And now we're accepting this from the spirit. Maybe we're accepting this experience, and this is us stepping new into this new experience. We're definitely happy about that. You're welcome. Love you, Joyful Dolphin. DC said, yes, my cats and dogs are having sleeping troubles with me. Yup. So is mine. Yeah, these are tarot cards. Did you want me to use this other deck, Pooja? This is the Shuffle Tarot. You got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups in this, so it's almost like a lot to carry to be happy. It's like almost like a lot to carry to be this happy. Perhaps it is because we're standing up into some kind of Nine of Swords. We're in our head about the Nine of Wands, standing up for something, or perhaps we're not backing down or not wanting it to end. What's up, Marita? The Giants, perhaps. I am waiting to hear from 3 job applications. Do you see any offer coming up for me? Let's see. Hostile. What up, Chloe? Alright. Marita. Well, there's the 3. And here's each little piece of each 3. It's as if these 3 are all coming together with the Emperor in reverse. Maybe the Emperor in reverse, but this is the Magician in reverse, and it's as if we got the mind. We're missing the will, the Ace of Wands. So perhaps making some kind of action on one of these, perhaps calling them instead of waiting for them to call you, or maybe this does have something to do with the piece. It's like all 3 of these pieces have something to do. Maybe when we put all 3 of these pieces together, we get some. We're still missing the will, the Ghana, the action. And this Page of Swords is on the underneath, saying that there's this debate. So perhaps 2 of them come in, and it's like, or maybe all of them, and you have to choose, like, oh, well, I want this one or this one, and where this is really looking logically at. And I hear hats off to you. And this is the dog that broke free from the devil with his armor on still. So I don't know, maybe this is telling us something about being chained to our desires, what we desire. Fairest of them all. What is up? Grand Rising, Mama. How are you? Yes, I was saying this to someone yesterday. To be a Groundhog Day. It's going to be a Groundhog Day. Time to break routine. Yup. You're welcome, Chloe. The wheels in the sky keep on turning, listening to the song. Yes. Yes, I mentioned how it's like the Ouroboros. Time, past, present, and the future is one. Now it's beginning to unfold on itself. Yes, that was that time traveler's card. I made this theory up 1.5 years ago. I love you. I've got to go, but I thought you should know that I get really happy to see your face. Stay awesome, Possum. I love you too, Debug. Mwah. I'm happy to see you. Thanks for coming. What's up, everybody? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Morning, the amazingly beautiful Miss Claire. Morning, Mark. How are you? My beautiful, amazing people. I believe future past is now a timeline, so all of what I call premonitions are actually just the time you're remembering. Yes, it's all the same. Yes, it's all one. I love you, Mark. Smiles right back at you. Lots of love. Okay, what you meant, Claire? He wants future or not? I forgot. You gotta rewind your reading. The grit, yes, reminds me that it's the grit that creates that pearl. In alignment, as always. Yes. You're welcome, Maritza. Listen to Home Free. Can't remember a name. Look it up. Okay. What up, Crystal? How are you? 1313. Did you come on yesterday and it was 1313? Something's gotta give, Crystal. Change. The devil in reverse with the page of wands, and we're breaking free from the devil, and also breaking free from this illusion that, oh, we don't know where we're going, so we can't go. No, we're stepping forward, we're having faith. As this page of wands, we're being brave, stepping forward in his new life. And then the lovers in reverse, so perhaps there was a separation, and this is the judgment, so it's like a separation that we're at some kind of crossroads. Now we're at some kind of crossroads. Yeah. Loss of a love. I'm doing good, Crystal. How you doing? Who's up next? I only got a little bit more time left, so I gotta go shopping. There's the judgment again. And there's the people from the lovers, people from the devil. There's the judgment. So it's all connected. And perhaps we are getting a second chance at this. I'm doing good, thank you. How you doing? Premonitions are scary sometimes unless you've had it for a very long time, then you're used to it. Yeah. Alright, got you, Ferris. I woke up itching my ears, Crystal says. And you tapped into who was following me last night? Yeah. We'll use this. Some fool. Literally. Who was following me last night. They was trying to be sneaky, but you're on that shit. This legend, fire breathing epic companion, this dragon rider in reverse. Dragon rider in reverse. So it makes me think of like the Draco, right? The Draco, but this is the opposite. So the posing of the Dracos. So maybe you're out. Maybe not. But it was definitely a fool. With this Ace of Coins and the Seven of Coins, it's almost like, look at this. It's like this coming in, this opportunity. And then it's like 1 becomes 7. It's like this abundance. It's like, okay, this ace is bringing in some kind of abundance. And this is something you work hard for, in the ace. And we go from the ace to the 9. So this is bringing some great security. Perhaps security. But this is a prosperous victory. A victory, new abundance. Victory. With the 4. Again, look at that. Money in your hand. Money in your hand. Money on your neck. On your neck. With the 6 of Coins in reverse. This is this. Okay, this is like all your work, you get this money, right? Money in your hand. The Ace of Coins, the 7 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, the 4 of Coins, and then we got the 6 of Coins in reverse, which is like somebody taking it. Perhaps the dragon op, with the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Fool. This almost makes me think of some kind of, what's that called? Remote viewing. This reminds me of like tapping into some kind of consciousness. Remote viewing. And this, again, with the 10 of wands, it brings some kind of heavy burden, right? Perhaps this Fool is bringing some kind of heavy burden on. A heavy burden on your intuition is trying to put some kind of stop to a block to this. See that? Let me see what this tarot says. The Ace of Wands, thumb down with the Sun. It's almost like this inaction. And I see the one bad apple spoils the whole bunch in this. With the Ace of Wands in the same as the Ace of Cups, like some kind of sad event bringing some kind of happiness. Maybe this is this. This is this following you. Like you're the hermit, alone in the dark, but really in the light. And this is this. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You know, I'm thinking this Six of Pentacles is somehow connected to the Sagittarius full moon. Hey, Maurice. The person was trying to block my intuition. Hey. Did you say that before I said that? Too bad I wasn't alone. I would have waited for him to catch up. I love you. Oh, shit. I forget what I even said now. What up, Leanne Martin? How are you? I should do something, right? We're protected. We are protected. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, everybody. Trying to stay dry. What up, Melissa? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, y'all. Jeru! 11:32. Alright, who's up next before I go? How you doing? Is Drew's a crystal? Thinking maybe. There's that shadow. The shadow needs to be dried. It's really, really wet. So perhaps we do have to hang our shadow out to dry. And that's what Hercules does. You know, in that story around the Zodiac when he's defeating, the 12 things. And I did that. He defeated all of these things and hung his shadow up where everyone could see him. And this is how he defeated this, right? This is how he defeated it. So in all of these things around the Zodiac, what is your favorite color? Black. I don't really have a favorite color. I don't know, maybe purple. Thank you. I forget to hit that like I just did. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. What's up, Alexandra Pickett? Make sure everybody hits that like button and subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm going to do a collective reading real quick before I leave since new collective just showed up. Maybe this new collective is hanging our shadow out to dry. Let's see, for the collective, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Oh shit. Well, these on the floor we don't need to know, I guess. And then all of these, I see the giant, which is this big, big shadow. And there's some kind of truth or some kind of new idea that's going to lead us to this, but there's all that's in the deep subconscious that's really blocking this, which makes me think of, like, you know, when something really bad happens that you block it and the subconscious is blocking it to help. It's almost like, makes me feel like that. So it's like Hercules in that story. He had to literally go searching for this dragon in order to defeat him. In order to find him, in order to defeat him, he had to find him first. And he looked everywhere for him. He didn't know where to look. What he did was follow his senses to the stink, to where the swamp was. Then he found the swamp. He knew he was close. So let's get into the subconscious. With the Ace of Queens, the Ace of Queens, maybe the Ace of Queens. And maybe we are putting some kind of newness to the way we care for ourselves, the way we wash ourselves. Maybe we got a new wash, a new water or something, a new way to cleanse. Maybe this is like a purification or like some kind of baptism, a detox. You know, we're empty in this, so it's like releasing this love so we can accept a new love, right? And it's almost as if I see it's two separate things. With this martial arts, this is a master. It's as if the master's in reverse, like we're not used to being this emotional. Maybe something's making us really emotional and we're not used to being this emotional. We must cry it out. And then on this side, we have the grounded reality. Perhaps crying this out and looking at this from a new standpoint, not like we always do. Look at it from like something new. This will, like, okay, now we see the snake. Now we're grounded in some kind of reality. Yes, because, and this reminds me of this, kneeling and yielding. When we kneel and yield, we come up with some kind of idea to defeat the shadow. When you cut off his head, 2 heads sprout out, and 2 more, and 2 more. And the more anger, the more we went at it with the Mars, the more furious and bigger he got. So this is really telling us to kneel and yield and really come to some kind of agreement or some kind of, you know, it's almost like releasing it or coming into, it's like I'm no longer working on this. Perhaps what you were a master at working on for so long, we're no longer doing that. It's as if we're going back to the past to, maybe we are like looking at all these memories and redoing, like going down memory lane. And this is what we're looking at. Some kind of lie from this king. It's like this king is bringing some kind of lies. The 7 of Swords. Maybe this king is helping us get out of this situation, but it's almost like this is the king that wears this mask that's hiding the lies. Which reminds me of the new pick a card. I'm going to tag it in this. It's like the lies hidden behind these cards are hidden underneath these in it. And I did a 3 pick a card and all secret lies underneath. And this is this with this King of Wands. It's almost like this King of Wands is coming out telling all these lies. Maybe so. Maybe he's keeping it a secret. Maybe we'll find out in that reading. But it's as if, yeah, I see as he was keeping those lies, and then this truth comes in with the Ace of Swords, and it brings the Tower. Perhaps you are the Tower. You're the one with the truth. Maybe you're the King of Wands saying, this is the deceit. This is where the lie is. We're like a whistleblower. This lie is bringing the Tower, which knocks everything down. Gives us this extra strength. and takes this autocrat away. Brings us to this resolving the conflict, and this is what does it. You know, kneeling and yielding, seeing the deception in this, seeing the reality in this. What this king is really bringing. I have a rare muscle neural disorder, calcium, potassium, magnesium. Wow, wow, that's crazy. Sure, Andrea. It protects the plant. Any animal that comes with the crops may offer poison if the animal consumes it. That's wild. Wow, that is crazy. Hey, Gemini Oracle 333, what up, boo? They are known to help in the redistribution of UV radiation. What is it? What helps with that? Fairest? Has someone stolen my inheritance? Alright, instead of asking a yes or no, we're just going to say what's going on with Alexandra's inheritance. What's going on with Alexandra's inheritance? Okay, so we definitely have, it's like this has been a nightmare is all I hear. Is this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare with the Queen of Swords. This is telling me, especially with the justice in here, that you're seeking some kind of justice, some kind of truth. And it's like, with the Queen here, there's the scales she has, they're in balance. You know, they're tipped. So it's almost as if she's coming in. This is why it's a nightmare. The money is imbalanced. You know, we have the thinker and the meditation, this focused mind on the grounded reality with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which perhaps this is what we're supposed to do. Meditate and be grounded in some kind of reality. It's like face the facts, face the truth of what it is instead of how we feel, perhaps. With the gold digger in reverse, the zombie in reverse, with the victim and the autocrat, it's almost like you're the victim of some kind of tyrant that is really, we have the gold digger in reverse and the zombie. So we have this awakened, like, giver. It's like this is the hand that gives. This is the hand that gives. Instead of a taken, it's giving. So perhaps this is this, that you meditated and seen the grounded reality of this hand that gives, and you were a victim of some kind of tyrant, somebody who has some kind of centralized control over this money. And this is you now, this Queen of Swords, perhaps going to the judicial system, looking at papers and documents and factual information to balance out these scales. You know, it's been a nightmare. But you recognize the opportunity, and this is a slow and steady progress, but you'll get there. What's up, Roshuni? My name is Roshuni. April 2nd, will my boyfriend marry me? Any third parties? New subscriber, by the way, from India. What's up, Roshuni? Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the crew. You're welcome, Alexandra. Roshini, all you have to do is ask one time. Just ask one time. I go in order. Alright, Gemini, I get you. Shit, staying calm. I know something coming. We were all just talking about that. Even the dogs and cats know it's coming, bitch. Yes. Oh, the Jeru's crystal. We gotta get that. This is a sign that we need the Jeru's crystal. Jeru, if we can't have you, we need a crystal. Oh, wow. Alright. Christine and then Gemini Queen. Good for all plants, tears, and animals from destroying them. That's cool. I need to get some from my garden. Alright, Rishini. Rishini. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse with the invisible person. It's almost as if like you're chasing somebody or something that's not there. Or perhaps something unseen is chasing you. It's almost like something unseen is turning its back from you. With the Queen of Wands normally upright, she is attracting everything. She doesn't chase anything. But in reverse, perhaps, if we're not chasing and yearning, it's as if we're trying to spark the spark with inside. Perhaps we are trying to find the boldness because we are unseen. It's as if we're trying to be seen. You know, this Queen of Wands upright, nobody misses her. It's like everybody sees when she comes in the room, and then not only that, but their mouths are like, oh, damn, look at that, you know? So, all right, Gemini. Gemini, Oracle 333, 420. 420. All right, I see that if we don't take the shadow out and hang it to dry, we're going to destroy it. And if we ruin it, we'll never be able to get on the other side. So we have to hang it to dry. Perhaps we do that in with some kind of natural remedy, and it remind me of the Jeruse crystal. Perhaps we do need Jeruse crystal for it. We need the Jeruse for our plants, or perhaps this is some kind of natural remedy, an herb, an elixir, crystal, something like this. Perhaps this will protect us against this energy. What's going on this week for Gemini? Oracle. Okay, this one's sticking out. We got the Death in reverse, so perhaps we are refusing to change, or perhaps with this change or with this refusal, it took off some kind of mask. It's like now the mask's off. The mask's off. The mask's off. Maybe this has something to do with the shadow. With this Page of Coins in reverse, maybe this is something that happens, like I hear, on a drop of a dime. Perhaps this drop of the dime is a literal drop of a dime, and it disconnects us from our goals. It's a loss of a job, something like this. With this King of Swords in reverse, I don't know if this is you, but it feels like some kind of outside energy almost offering you some kind of empty promises. It's just telling us emotions over ethics, and perhaps this is what leads to the empty promises. With the Ten of Coins, this is on top of this Hierophant in reverse. Like, okay, this security comes when we break free from this tradition, what we normally do every day. You know, this out of the box thinking, it's like this out of the box thinking brings us some kind of lasting security. Perhaps this is a separation from this. This separation brings us this together. You know, the key, it's like now, it's like this, now the key is inserted in the freaking hole and we're turning it. This unlocks the door. Perhaps it unlocks the door to all of these empty promises, and this is where the emotion comes from. You know, we're seeing the reverse side, the other side, the back side of the shadow. The shadow's ass. Maybe this shadow is not your shadow. Maybe it is, you know, the op or something on the other side. Something we can't see, or we can only see when the light's shining on it. Just put one in your planner, right? Makes sense, though. else and all of that would use crystals, so it's all connected. Yes, definitely. You're welcome, Alexandra. I did your reading, Rashini. Will he marry me in the future? We have judgment in reverse. So perhaps you're in some kind of karmic cycles, and this is really ending some kind of karmic cycles, and I hear no more second chances. It has thrills and chills, and it goes up and down and around and around. It's brightly colored. What up, Megan? Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Hey, Himati Pao. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm gonna have to get back to work, but I'll be listening. Love you, Jerus. I was getting that for her. When you chase anything, it's stagnant. With love, yes. Oh, you're welcome, Rashini. Be water, my friend. Yes, go with the flow. I have Tiger's Eye crystal. That's good for grounding. We started a chain reaction with this crystal. I love it. Yup. Oh my god, I see something. Oh Lord, what did Trump do? I know what's going on. They have been trying to stop it. Stop it, it won't work. Yes, empty promises of significance. Yes. When you don't do your research, when it comes to love, we can end up in heartbreak. Right. Right, treat it like a business at first. That's what you're supposed to do. Treat it like a business. Yes, definitely have all the info first. You're welcome, boo. That vape you have in your hand is one of the best ones. I forgot what it's called. Something with pina colada. Oh, I got the Virgo Crazy Melon. But it is my favorite one. It's good to know first if it'll be give and take before giving ahead first to know what you should, what could be a shallow end. That's so true. What up, Moon and Sun? How are you? Now the Dragon Rider's upright. Alright, y'all. I gotta go shopping. I'm so hungry. I need my hummus. And I definitely gotta eat some ice cream first. Moon and Sun, should I pull for you real quick before I leave? We're letting our shadow dry. Riding me. I love you. Making Nutella. Oh my god, I want one. I just had a crepe the other day. But I put the cream inside and it was fucking delicious. I so want one. Hey, Ebony Pierce. How are you? 8300. Sour cran apple, is that your favorite? Yes, that's what I had. Strawberries on top. I got the same one right now. Oh, shit. Trying to quit the shit. It's not good. It's killing us. At least with smoking, when we quit, our body heals itself. If this we quit, it's gone forever. Although I do think our body does heal itself, naturally. I don't know. This is for whoever else came on. I gotta go, so this is the last one. I'm doing good. We moved out of Narc Mom's house. That's good. We're all dying, so just live, right? And we ain't all dying. There's no such thing. The death is just an illusion. That's what the Berserker wants you to think. So that way our soul's destroyed and gets stuck here. This is why we need to defeat that and ascend. You know, heart over mind with the Dragon Rider, and perhaps we are looking at it from a different perspective. It's as if we're accepting of all the flaws and all. It's like we're looking at this with all love. Maybe this is some kind of lie or untruth. Vanessa Nabes. Nice. I love the Tropical Rainbow, the orange one. That one's one of my favorites too. One of my favorite songs by Gunship is called Berserker. I have to listen to it. I know what you meant, Joyful Dolphin. Make sure y'all subscribe. Oh shit, this one was stuck down. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we're missing 2 accounts. It's like all the books of the Bible. It's like you don't know the true story unless you put all the pieces together. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it reminds me of the Apocrypha. It's like something is not for public view. It's bringing some kind of unfortunate event that perhaps makes us lose our security and our emotion. With the Lovers in reverse, yeah, maybe it is a relationship that now we're in a crossroads, and we need to step up as this queen. It's as if we need to, it's like step out of the heart zone and into the mind now, because there's something imbalanced, there's something unjust perhaps, and this queen is getting to the bottom of it. And there's the King of Squirrels, and he's sitting up top, and there's these 2 creatures that were in the moon card, that they were like going after the moon, like their emotion. And this, now they're going after the sun, which is the action. This it's almost as if they're putting the emotion with the will, and this is this action, and this emperor sitting on here. It's like, okay, we're rising above all of this, and perhaps this is when it all comes together. You know, this is when it becomes balanced. Yeah, we have to do something daring, perhaps. Yes, logic confirmation. Logic the mind, the fool the heart. Yes. Use both to put the pieces together. Damn straight. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And yeah, trust that gut. Your body will never lie to you. You can always ask your body, question it, it'll tell you. Listen to the feeling that you get. It'll definitely never lie to you. Agrees, yes. It's where the heart and mind agrees, yes. The truth. Alright, y'all, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for all the subscribers and your donations and all the members. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. Have a magical day, everybody. Love y'all.